What's up, everybody? How's it going? Oh my god, Raz is alive. He's on both channels today. What the heck happened? Well, long story short, camera issues, rendering issues. I'm hoping to have it all solved by Christmas time or shortly thereafter. I haven't chosen to let this channel die. I will be back on it, meaning the main channel. Please subscribe over to the Daily Vlog channel if you're not, because I am doing content over there. But today I'm coming back to the main channel with something very, very special and near and dear to my heart. As you know, I've been teasing doing the podcast / internet radio thing again, and I was kind of dragging my feet on it. I'm like, why haven't I went forward with it? Why don't I just want to sit down and do it? Well, one of my big motivating factors always for doing audio style was my partner in broadcasting crime, DJ Bob Runkle, one of my best friends and a guy who I'm lucky enough, he called me an inspiration back in the day, and then he showed me a new way of doing things. Well, he and I sat down and he said, you know what, I'm bringing something back, Raz, that you were a part of before. I want you to be a part of it in a small way again. And I said, absolutely, I want to do that. And I'm hoping that this goes really, really well, and it'll really open the doors for me to do podcasting full time again in the near future. But if you don't know any details about what 10 on the 10th is, like I did a little video on it on the Daily Vlog channel earlier where I showed the website, talked about it happening, but I wanted to bring Bob over here to my audiences and let him talk in detail about what it is that we're trying to do, because it's tomorrow and I'm really, really excited. So Bob, take it away, my friend.
Well, 5 years ago, Raz was involved in the first 10 on the 10th, which, if you're smart, you can probably figure this out. It's 10 hours on the 10th of December. It's a radiothon. Well, if you don't know what a radiothon is, it's basically a mega broadcast by a station or a group of people to raise money for a certain cause. And this one is different in a lot of ways, I think, because do you remember much about the first one?
Well, the first one was very, the heart was in the right place, but we were both not nearly as you especially were not nearly as savvy in audio as you are now, and the first one also didn't have as many cool people being a part of it as this one does, and it wasn't for as big of a cause. Like, this to me feels like a bigger cause than the last time that we did it.
I mean, it was big to me, but I don't think it fit on a global scale. So I think we're rectifying those problems there. So what we're doing, Absolutely. So what is it? So what we're gonna do is story time. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna tell you guys a quick story. So in 2014, I interviewed Radio Disney DJ BB Good, and I always say that it is the best dollar I ever spent, because at the time Facebook had this thing where you had to pay $1 to message a person, whatever. So I did that, we talked, and we did an interview. We're nearing the end of the interview, and BB says, I have one more thing, if I can say hi to someone. And she wanted to say hi to Eric, one of the twins that we're remembering and dedicating this radiothon to. Now, if you don't know, Mark and Eric Stallman out of Littleton, Colorado were two twins born 28 weeks, and they have severe cerebral palsy. One of them has a Dynavox, just a bunch of different ailments and problems and all that. And I got to spend a little bit of time with them, but before I could, they passed away, unfortunately. But I got to really keep in contact with Kelly Stallman, their mother, and just enjoy that company there. And so I wanted to bring this back. I wanted to do something. Anyway, I was trying to find a cause desperately for this, to do something. And then in October of this year, Kelly, the mother, sent me all of their VHS tapes and DVDs, all the stuff that they enjoyed, and spent over $311 to ship it all. And, you know, right, when someone does that, does something so grateful like that, or so graciously like that, you can't really let it slip by and just say thank you.
Oh, of course you can't. You have to do more than that, because, you know, that not only was a great gesture money-wise, but, you know, that's her son's life. That's a big part of her memories with her two sons, that she thinks enough of you to pass on to you. So, of course, you can't just sit there and not do anything.
So I contacted her and I said, can I do this radiothon for Mark and Eric? And she said, okay. And what you don't know is this iteration of the Radiothon has been in the works since they were alive.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. Yeah,
but we just
surprised me there.
But we just couldn't arrange it, and they were too sick. They were actually, or Eric was too sick. Mark had already passed on. But you know, after this happened, I went into the back of my head and remembered the idea that I had, and that's basically what we're doing.
Yeah, that's basically what we're doing, and the bottom line is it is really an honor for me to be a part of it. And it's not, you heard Bob say CP and you think, well, that's the same condition that he and I have. Well, it is, but the thing about cerebral palsy is that it affects everyone differently, and these two wonderful guys unfortunately had a much worse case of how to deal with it than Bob and I have been blessed with. So because of that, it's near and dear to our hearts, because we look at it and we were like, that could be us one day, or it could have been us if we hadn't been so lucky. So it is very, very important for us to be able to honor these two and to do it in a way that they would have loved. I mean, from what you tell me about them and the things they were into, they were basically living the DJ Bob show each and every day without realizing that there was such a thing at the time.
Yeah, I mean, something I just have to mention is talk about BB Good. Eric, and I just found this out because leading up to this I had many a conversation with Kelly and about them and how they lived and what their lives were like, and Eric would pick up phrases by listening to BB and connect them together to make sentences. He learned how to talk, but he learned how to talk by listening to her.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's not just like, oh, I enjoyed listening to this fun 4-hour radio show. This was really instrumental in the development of Eric and Mark, and it's just so cool. And I owe BB a lot, because if we hadn't done that interview and she didn't throw that bit in at the end, we wouldn't have met. We just, and I think that's what made it so good. So, perfect.
I really believe, I don't want to bring a religious aspect into it because, not everybody feels that way, but I really do feel in life that everything, even the really bad things, happen for a reason. And they're meant to make you a better person in the end somehow. So I really do feel like that was, as you say, something that was meant to happen that led to something better in your life. And now you have a chance to say thank you to all three of them and the two twins in particular for that. So as my notification goes off in the background there, sorry about that, live as we're doing this, folks. But
Yes.
Yes. But no, I'm very, very happy for you that you get to do this. I've known you for pretty much the entire duration of your radio show, minus a year, and I can tell people in 100% honesty that I haven't seen him this motivated for anything he's ever done. I mean, he's basically been a hermit that comes out of hibernation for a couple of hours every day to talk, but beyond that, he's been working nonstop on this. So he's really, really focused on making this happen and doing it for the right reasons. And it's just going to be a lot of fun to be a part of it. As far as I know right now, at the time of the recording, the times that I'm going to be involved are around between the time of 10:15 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. as I'm going to be talking to, I believe, Peter Lenz and Noel McNeil, or is it just Peter?
That you're doing?
Yes.
I am not sure yet. I have to.
Okay, well, he's not sure yet, but anyway, that'll be like the early portion that I'm on, and then we also decided to bring back my old country podcast, which
It'll be a bit shorter, I think. Because we're gonna do country, and then we're gonna combine country and kind of talk stuff. So
so it'll be a little bit like the DJ Bob show mixed with what used to be country Razman style, which I'm now going to call reality country. I do have plans to bring it back full time at some point, hopefully very soon after Christmas. I'm hoping to not only come back here to the main channel, but really, push forward with what I want to do as a creator as well. So I'm hoping that this will inspire me to do it. But yeah, I'm going to go with the name Reality Country because I feel like having the style name at the end sounded like I was a WWE character, egocentric or something. That's not who I am, and that's definitely not what this day is about. So Razman's Reality Country sounded much more like the name that I should use. But yeah, I'm very excited for what little bit I get to do, and I will tell you this. For as much as I can during the 10-hour stretch, even when I'm not on the air with Bob, I will be tuned in to the link listening. Because I'm very, very excited about all of the content that is going to go down. I'm really, really happy for you that you were able to pull this off, and I feel like it's the least I can do. So please, if you're able at all tomorrow, the reason that this is 10 hours and the reason that Bob is, having different levels of entertainment is because nobody can sit around 10 hours straight in a day. That would be...
And it'll all be uploaded later.
Yes.
You'll hear it all.
Yes, you will hear it all, but what I was trying to say is that, if you can't hear it all when it airs, don't feel like you need to do that. Just tune in when you can. Donate if you can, or if you're not able to financially donate, maybe talk to someone who you know.
Yeah, tell your friend.
Yeah, spread the word, because whether we make $100 or $1,000 or reach our goal of I think, what is it, 10,000?
It's 1,500. So
1,500. Yeah, that's the goal that Bob set. So, I hope that we can reach that goal. But if we can just reach half of that, I will personally feel, I can't speak for you, but I will personally feel like we've accomplished something.
even if we raise like $20, I'd be happy. Just just being able to do this and enjoy it and be there for you. I don't even know the last time I've done live radio, so this is for them, but it's also selfishly for me, so I can hone.
Well, it's for you as much as I said I wanted to bring it back, and you kind of want to bring back the way that you used to do it, in addition to the way you've been doing it.
Because I miss it. I miss the live aspect.
Yeah, the live aspect it gives you a headache, as you probably could tell from this recording by your ears. But it also, because of the live aspect of it also allows people to show that you are just determined to be yourself, and you're not trying to be, some carbon copy of like Casey Kasem or something. You're not trying to be somebody that you're not.
Reach for the stars.
It's as raw and as real as it gets. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. No matter what happens tomorrow, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So I thank you, Bob, for coming on here.
Yeah, we're almost at 17 minutes, I think, before we blow out the people's ears. I think we should just...
Yes, for blow out people's ears from boredom, and also I gotta attach the image, the logo to the event to the editor to get it to register as a video, and then I gotta upload the video twice, which means that I also have to stop rambling. But yeah, please tune in tomorrow if you can. Donate if you can. Talk to someone that you know that can donate if you can. I would really
and if you can't, again, if you can't, I'm not gonna fight you. Like, there's no obligation here. You do what you can. If you enjoy something that we do, tell us. That's enough validation for us. If you can't.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So with that, I'm also doing this as a daily vlog, but I don't really have a question of the day today, because today was just all about...
Can I ask it?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Bob's gonna, for the daily vlog version, he's gonna ask the question of the day today. So
alright, cool. So, who was your favorite radio personality, if you had one, growing up as a child?
There you go. That's a great question. I'll go ahead and answer that, I guess, to end the video. Mine was always Rick Adams, who we've had the pleasure of talking to before. So that was really surreal for me when that happened, and I hope it happens again in the future.
I have two. Mine is Rick, and one you'll hear from tomorrow, BB Good. So, that's
very cool. Yeah, BB was a lot of fun too. She still is. So yeah, that's it, everybody. You guys know the drill. Check out facebook.com/the DJ Bob Show as well for any last minute details. It'll also be shared and copied to my social media if you need it there as well. Like if you're a part of my family and just on the one page, everything will be shared there as well. The link to the actual site where you can listen/donate will be down below in the doobly-doo, the description box, whatever you want to call it. Everybody has a different name. Towel section. All the great YouTubers call it differently, but you know what it is. You click on it, so all the details will be down there. And thank you guys for listening and hanging out. And we hope we'll see you tomorrow. And as always, well, actually, I'll let Bob sign off first before I do my sign off to actually end the thing. So, Bob, anything else you want like to add?
I want to say I just want to say on a personal note real fast that this was almost not gonna happen because there were a lot of loopholes throughout this. And I'm so glad that it is finally happening, so come on, listen, request songs, be interactive. That's what we want from you. Thanks.
Absolutely. And remember, everybody, that life is only as awesome as you live it, so live it well.